Propaganda that I'm never going to fall for is banana bread. It's a lie. It's banana cake that is shaped like a bread. Because if you see me wear an agbada now, does that automatically make me a Yoruba demon? Eh? As my personal rebellion against cake in bread clothing, I'm going to bake this banana cake in a cake pan. I prefer to let my bananas get overripe because it makes it sweeter, has a stronger banana flavor. Make sure it's not too smooth because you still want it to have a bit of texture. For my visual learners, this is the consistency you're looking at. If you like a list of ingredients, as usual, say cheese, actually say banana cake, and take a screenshot. All-purpose flour, oat flour, salt, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, 30 grams brown sugar. So we're trying to keep the sugar as low as possible, and so I'm going to supplement that with stevia sweetener. Again, this is completely optional. You can add double of the recommended sugar in this recipe if you don't mind having some sugar. I'm really just trying to cater to people who are sugar sensitive but still want to have a good snack. Sugar helps it brown, helps it absorb some moisture. So if you don't use sugar, your bread is going to be drier. If you don't mind that, feel free. Protein powder, this is optional. A handful of coconut flakes for texture. Unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's quite runny because I had microwaved it earlier, because when I brought it out of the fridge, it was really thick. Some eggs. I'm using vegetable oil for this recipe, but I'm also going to add coconut oil because I want that coconut nutty flavor. While this helps give some moisture and extends the shelf life of the cake. 30 grams power oil into the batter. Little bit of milk. Vanilla extract. Fold the wet batter into the dry batter gently. You want to make sure that you do not overmix. Once you can't see any bits of dry flour anymore, you're ready to bake. Into the baking pan, sprinkle some more coconut flakes as toppings. You can use chocolate chips, whatever toppings you like. Press them down so that they stick to the batter. Into the oven at 350 for about 42 to 45 minutes. Et voila! The hardest part about baking is not the measurement or the baking itself. Once you bring it out of the oven, you may be tempted to dive right into it, but do not do that. You need to let it cool in the pan for about 15 minutes so that the starches are going to set, and then another 15 minutes on the baking rack so that the air will recirculate. Look at how nice that crust is. Moment of truth. Please tell me this is not cake. Look at that, moist and juicy. This is cake, my guys. Banana cake. If you enjoyed this video, you have to promise me you'll always call this banana cake. Iko basi. Iko bon.